Today's herbal ally has been a herbal favourite for a long time. Traditionally used to ease stress and calm a gripey, upset stomach, there's now emerging research supporting its use in managing perimenopause and the menopausal transition. A gardener and bee enthusiast favourite. Today we're talking about lemon balm. Let's get started, shall we?
Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Project Joyful podcast. I'm your host, Tracy Tutty, your medical herbalist and high performance coach. So, hey, Project Joyful isn't just about being happy. It's about consciously creating a life you love. It's about remembering how to reconnect with your soul-centered joy. You know, that joy that comes from doing what you love, from living on purpose, and from being in a life that allows you to experience deep joy moment by moment. So hey, let's get started, shall we?
Lemon balm, or Melissa officinalis, is one of my favourite summertime herbs. You can use it all year round, but nothing beats a cup of lemon balm tea made with leaves picked fresh from the garden or from your windowsill planter or your patio pot. Those volatile oils of citral, caryophyllene oxide, linalool and citronella tend to dissipate pretty quickly when they're harvested and dried or tinctured. So treat yourself to a fresh lemon balm tea and you will literally feel your whole body relax. Now these volatiles will disappear into the ether at the slightest hint of warmth. And that's why gardening near lemon balm in summer is such a treat. So when you're making your cup of fresh lemon balm tea, make it in a teapot or a mug with a lid to keep hold of those gorgeous aromatics. Lemon balm is really easy to grow. It's not fussy and it grows easily from seed or a root cutting. Or make it super easy for yourself and just grab a plant from your garden centre. Choose somewhere that's in full sun, or you can go where there's a little bit of shade. And you want your soil to be moist but also free draining. Now, gardener's tip, give it a good water before and after planting it. It loves it. And keep it well watered through the summer. Bees love lemon balm. And that's signified by one of its more traditional names, bee balm. Now, lemon balm is best known as a calming herb that soothes the digestion. It's also a carminative, it's a nervine and a febrifuge. Oh, and it's also antiviral. Research has confirmed its ability to inhibit the herpes virus, so it's good news for all you cold sore sufferers. Lemon balm is the herb for soothing agitation in all its forms, whether that shows up with an upset tummy, a restless sleep, anxiety, heart palpitations or troubled skin. Just bring some lemon balm into your day. Now, one of the most well-known uses of lemon balm was in a herbal tonic used to calm the nerves and the spirit. It was called Melissara, or Spirit of Melissa, and it was a tonic that was formulated by a nun, Maria Clementine Martin, in 1826. And as implied by the name, Melissa officinalis was a key ingredient in the formulation, and it was found in most homes throughout Germany. Research has confirmed lemon balm's ability to reduce anxiety and depression, and generally to improve mood. And this traditional use can be traced back to the time of Swiss physician Paracelsus. Now, he lived from 1493 to 1541. He said lemon balm should be used for all complaints supposed to proceed from a disordered state of the nervous system. In addition to reducing anxiety, researchers have also reported improvements in memory recall. Now, this is really interesting, because in studies of various pharmaceutical anti-anxiety drugs, we see a reduction in anxiety and a reduction in psychomotor skills, such as the eye-hand coordination that's needed to catch a ball. And there's also a reduction in working memory. Now, with lemon balm, we're seeing those impairments in those psychomotor skills and working memory at the higher doses, but not at the lower doses. And those lower doses are able to help you to feel calmer and to reduce stress and anxiety. Now, remember when I said lemon balm's a febrifuge? Well, this simply means that it heats the body. So it's useful for colds and flus because it raises your body's temperature. And of course, it's also antiviral. And emerging research has also found a very useful application of this calming and gently heating action in relation to perimenopause and menopausal transition, because it gets things going downstairs. This is really interesting. Here's what the research says in relation to lemon balm and perimenopause support. So in this particular study, 89 perimenopausal women who had reduced sexual desire took 1 gram of lemon balm each day. Now when compared to the placebo, they experienced increased arousal, better lubrication, more orgasms and sexual satisfaction, and they had less pain during intercourse. Now, the research group is small, but I'm still going to call it and say it's official. Lemon balm is an aphrodisiac. But what I love most about it is that in addition to these aphrodisiac qualities, lemon balm is soothing. It calms your nervous system, it encourages rest. And we all have times when we need some of that, but particularly when going through menopausal transition. Now the research shows that lemon balm improves your mood by modulating GABA. And it also helps your body normalize the production of dopamine, that's the feel-good neurotransmitter, noradrenaline, and your sleepy time friend, serotonin. So all that good stuff alongside its use as an effective anxiolytic really does make lemon balm your perimenopause herbal ally. So how do I like to take my lemon balm? Well, because of those volatile oils, I think fresh is best. Or if you're buying a product, check out how your supplier uses their manufacturing process to retain those volatile oils, because it can be done. Now you can take lemon balm as a tablet or in tincture form. A tincture is where the herb is steeped in a combination of alcohol and water for about 6 to 8 weeks. You then strain the mixture and discard the now macerated herbs. But for me, I love lemon balm as a fresh herbal tea. Now remember, plant medicine is potent medicine. So if you have any underlying health conditions, you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant, or you're lactating, or if you're taking any medications, please don't just rely on the information in this episode. Just because it's natural, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. So please do get individualized advice by consulting with your medical herbalist. Not only are we trained in which herbs affect a particular health condition or your current life season, we're also trained in herb-drug interactions and in choosing exactly the right herb for you. You see, your body knows exactly what it needs to heal itself, be that herbal, pharmaceutical, food-based, emotional, mind medicine. My job as your herbalist is to connect you with the herbs that your body is already searching for. Now, as an executive coach and a medical herbalist, I integrate health protocols such as those that we've talked about in this episode into my coaching sessions. And this ensures that my clients not only lead effectively, but they also maintain their well-being. This holistic approach helps managers, executives, and professionals stay at their peak performance, even during those challenging times. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.
Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. Can I ask you a favour? If our conversation spoke to you today, could you please take a moment to leave a 5-star review? Your review will help people discover this podcast, and together we can create a world where there's even more love and more laughter. And if you want to hear more from the Project Joyful podcast, just click the subscribe button. Bye for now.